Hello, my name's Yuzu. I'm your favorite lime-flavored robot, and, I ate too much pasta. Just now, in fact. I am full of pasta. And it doesn't feel good. I had an orange, because I like eating oranges after I eat, and I have a glass of water, but mostly, I am filled with pasta. Uh, if you want to know how my day went, I did nothing. I woke up, I ate breakfast, then I sat in bed and watched people stream until an hour ago when I got up and made pasta. And then I ate the pasta and now I'm here. Also, my dog's here. He's running around. He's being a little scampering man. I'm working, I'm trying so hard to digest. Good God. You know how when you boil pasta, you can never really get the right amount? Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me. I made way too much. And then I was like, well, I already made it. I gotta eat it now. And I didn't even finish. I made so much pasta. It's a fucking atrocity. Horrible, honestly. But anyways. I feel like every stream I open up and I talk about eating. I'm like, I just ate dinner, I'm sorry, or like, I am late because I ate dinner, or like, I didn't eat dinner, or like, I ate too much. Good God. Sorry, but, everyone knows what my eating habits are like now, you know? So that's nice, I don't know. I had a burrito yesterday, like last night, and the good news is that I didn't get the burrito farts because I did have the dairy farts that day. And I didn't want to have the dairy burrito farts. I don't know, you guys don't need to know that, but now you do. Congratulations. If you can see behind me, I have... You forgot to ask about the dairy bean farts? Yeah, I didn't get them. Thank God. Anyway, behind me, I have a logo. It's behind me, and also my header. I got a logo made by Hifumi Dot. At Hifumi Dot on Twitter. They were super nice to work with. They offer like Skeb style. I don't know how you pronounce that. Skeb? Like the commission website, right? Skeb style commissions. You basically give them all your info and what you want, and you know, you let them do their work, and when it's done, it's fucking done. And it's cheaper than the regular style, like not by a lot. It's worth the money, I will say. The turnaround was very fast, and they were very nice to work with. Teehee, and I finally have a proper logo that I didn't make myself in 5 minutes in Clip Studio. I also took the time and replaced my panels. I didn't do a lot, I just made some text, but I think it looks better now. Oh. God. So yeah. Yeah, I updated some stuff. I like the look of my Twitch page a lot better now. Which is nice, because I wasn't too proud of it before. Text looks good, thank you. Thank you, I'm glad. I'm glad. I had been meaning to get around to redoing my panels for a while. But I kept forgetting, because that's a thing that I do. If I'm not actively thinking about it, I will forget about it. What is it? Dog, do you want up? Dog? You wanna come up? Mr. Dog? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna sit like this awkwardly, offering my legs as an option to jump up onto. Little bastard. You gonna come? I'm so sorry for narrating this. This is just how I talk to my dog. You guys just happen to be a third party to this now. Okay, fuck you. Good. We are playing a game. We are playing, Virtue's Last Reward. As always. Good God, where's the game? There it is. Is it? Is it? Hello? There it is. Jesus. Okay. Bye, Pat. Thank you for coming in. I very much appreciate it, and I will give you a kiss on the head. Head? Mouth? Whatever you want. There goes my dog. Anyways, Virtue's Last Reward. It's the second game. I've played 20 hours of it. God. Mouth is on head, technically. I guess. Saying you will kiss someone on the mouth made me think, like, on top of... saying you're going to kiss someone on the head made me think, like, on top of the head. I am in a space today. Yes. Virtue's Last Reward is the second game in trilogy of escape room games. It's 9 people, we're trapped in a thingy and we have to try and get out and we solve puzzles to do it, and there's a whole other shtick. Every stream I recap this. I should just write up a script and read off of that. Maybe I'll do that. Anyways, we just solved an escape room, hence my stream title, The Yuzu is Out. And we're now on the other side of the room, seeing what's there, which seems to be another warehouse.
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands. What if you had a bear? Could the bear open it with his bare hands?
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
Can't you lift?
I want to know what those are.
Can't you lift pickup trucks? Like, when you're like super pumped full of adrenaline? Maybe? Haven't there been like moms lifting like cars off of their babies? I feel like I've heard that. Are you trying to eat a plastic bag? Don't do that. Okay.
Those white doors?
Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah, it's the lock. Can you believe it?
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So, you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but...
Guess things have changed for this round.
Whoops.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Now what was the text that I said? Before you could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers. Was it mine?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What?
One of the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto.
It was Dio's team, right? It was Dio's team last time.
I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
We need to hook up with Alice and Kay? Jesus. I'll hook up with them, but I don't know if I'd hook up with you. You're a bit too old for my taste. Well, no. You're just a bit too ugly for my taste, I'm sorry. Old isn't a problem. Right. Got it.
Let's go.
Speaking of hooking up, I've been playing New Carnival. You know that game? I wanted to see what the deal was about it, and then I started playing it, and now I keep playing it. It's like this with every gacha game I start playing. I just keep playing for some reason. God. If you didn't know, New Carnival, NU:carnival, is a gacha game where you have gay sex. Very explicit gay sex. And you have it, and you can play it on your phones. Except not in the App Store. You have to play it in your browser because there's no way the Apple App Store would let them sell that. I had sex with a hot priest. Because his was the only sex scene I had on lock. Because the sex scenes are locked behind pulling an SSR of the character. Okay, anyways. Let's pretend I didn't talk about that. We returned to the floor 8 warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door, and Dio, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he alright?
I don't know if I would describe him as alright, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
Temiji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door.
Oh dear.
He's so cute. He's so cute. What's he so cute for anyways?
He's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Oh no.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
What was that? What? Did my dog knock something over? Where's the dog? What does he knock over? I gotta go look at that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Blech. He knocked over our board. That's what made that noise. But he's okay. I have him. I put him on my lap and I pulled my hoodie over him, so I have him in my pouch like a little kangaroo baby. I have him like a little kangaroo baby. But he can leave if he wants to. It's not like he's trapped in there. I think right now he's just a little bit confused at his circumstances, and also he's licking me. He's grooming me. Little man. Making me clean. Thank you. Anyways. You found virus medicine. Oh wait, she said that.
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Oh right, that's the vial that Dio took last time. Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
Right behind you. He should be
The gun
fine
is
now.
gone. The gun is gone. Someone took the gun. It's gone.
It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
Luna's wife was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Oh, okay, I see. That's where the gun went. And my dog's gone. Ow! I need to clip your nails. They're getting long. Delicately, she placed it on the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Cause trouble, that's what children do. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes. We analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelavir. Now that I've administered it,
The Excelavir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Hey, everyone's still alive. By the last vote, like in the other timelines, that wasn't true for this vote.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Then Reggie let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks.
Who did they go with? Alice, you, and Kay? Or Alice, you, and Kay?
You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really.
Is Alice like closer to the mic than him?
We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Yeah, and it wasn't Dio who would hold the fucking vial hostage. Whoops. Sorry. Through the red door. Yes, I went through the red door, and then Dio had the vial hostage and killed us. Hee hee hoo hoo. This is the end where Dio and Kay left, I think, because I voted ally. And this is the one where I died because my points got too low, except I didn't, so it got to this question mark thing.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So, Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates?
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tomioji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
Huh?
You know that memory card we found?
This thing? Yeah, we can use it at the TV here. Good job.
Yeah, I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it. What, you don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's right. There's a slot next to the screen. Should work for this one, too.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio file on here? Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Luna tapped a few things on the screen, and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like howling at the moon. Lone wolf style. Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Aha. So it's at least 2029 now. I still think we're way further in the future, but you know.
The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you?
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew we're not on Earth. I fucking knew it.
So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now?
Phobos and Deimos.
Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday too.
Oh. Mars moons? Google. 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 Phobos and Deimos. Phobos? Deimos. Yes, there are moons of Mars. Okay. Ha! I knew something.
Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green?
Everything's green?
Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding?
Oh, okay.
No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
9.
What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
I'm trying to see if I recognize the voice, but I don't.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
It's Laura Bailey. It sounds like Laura Bailey.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Did this person unleash Radical 6? Did they make Radical 6 in this facility? 6 billion? When was this game made? Were there only 6 billion people back then? Virtues slash reward. 2012. Earth population 2012. No, it was 7 billion back then. It was 7 billion. So what about the remaining 1 billion?
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects.
Test subjects.
Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Test subjects. Is that it?
Yes.
Well, I could be grasping at straws here, but the woman's voice in the recording sounded like Laura Bailey. I could be entirely wrong. We know that Luna is voiced by Laura Bailey.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaking heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Temyoji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars? I'm sorry, what? You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines?
No?
These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex in this old Air Force base in Nevada.
Nevada. That's where 999 is.
The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
Could still be in actual Mars, though. I'm just saying, we could be in Nevada or an actual Mars. Is it like the thing they built in Nevada ended up looking the exact same as the thing they would build on Mars? And it's like a 999 switch? So what, we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was an astronaut.
I was involved with the project.
Ah, close enough. Involved?
The intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
It's like 21 minutes that it takes for a message to go from Mars to Earth?
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Temyoji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last, he stopped, raised his hand, and spoke, head.
The truth is that that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
Hey, Radical 6, ayo!
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6.
So Temyoji knows that Radical 6 is out there and did kill people. So it seems like Temyoji was put into sleep later, like way later than us. Or at least Sigma and Alice, who we have confirmed dates of abduction for. But Temyoji seems to know a lot more. Like, he knows about this Mars program. And that conversation happened New Year's Eve of 2028. And only after that did Radical 6 spread. And he knows for a fact that Radical 6 did spread. So he was captured like way later than us.
The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Wow, damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
Okay. Same day for Phi.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
For Luna too. Now that makes Alice suspicious! Or was she also kidnapped on Christmas? Did just Dio say a different day?
Clover and I were taken 3 days
no.
on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. Right. And we don't know when Kay was picked up since he's an amnesiac. I have my suspicions that he actually grew up in here and never left, but, you know. And Dio snuck in, so he didn't get picked up at all. Interesting. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
You see,
We're in the future. God damn it!
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Motherfucker.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
we're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, you haven't answered.
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
But,
It's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking the train!
Jesus!
Hey, come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing alright.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that alright with you?
Wow. Luna sure trusts people easily.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Shimizu gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. What's he in such a hurry for? Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do. Let's get going then.
I've been paired with Clover both both escape rooms this time, right? I think. Right? Because in this room I was paired with Clover and Tamioji. And in this one... No wait, I wasn't. In this one I was paired with Fi and Tamioji, because in the first one I am a pair with Fi, so I can't be paired with Clover. Never mind. That's right, Clover is paired with Kay. Good god. What? We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
How many points does Dio have? At this point, it's the second vote. Right? Yes, it's... right? Yes. Right? Probably. Right? Right. It's the second vote. So Dio has 6 points. So Fi will have to pick Betray.
If Fi chooses Ally and Dio picks Betray...
Fi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick Betray. The risk with Ally is just too high.
Hey Alice, don't you have 1 BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to Ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
Does that mean that Kay is going to get 9 points? But what if Alice and Kay choose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable. Even if you ignore his age or condition. It's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So, you'll vote to Ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Last time you guys said that you knocked her out cold. And picked Betray and left. Is it different because it's a fucking kid?
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room, second from the right. Without saying anything, Fi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tamioji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you convinced me to choose Ally?
I don't even remember that, but okay.
Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
How about Pwitty, please? Pwitty, please? Choose Ally? Please? Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote Ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got 1 BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose Betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
And you'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
It really does. No, I disagree.
And why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I'd never...
Well, that's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
Jeez. Well, I'm gay, so... What?
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep!
Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed. Shut the fuck up.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah,
You can trust us.
Promise.
of course.
We promise.
Alright. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
Wow, look at us. A pair of friends.
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Demetra gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Start!
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
That's the voice I do. That's the voice I do when I want to do a funny. Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
anything? Awooga?
Yeah? Anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if you choose betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey no, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
But if you choose ally and we don't,
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet. And I can't leave her behind.
why is she saying that with that intonation? Like, I fully trust her to not leave Alice behind, but her saying it like that makes me feel like maybe she's gonna do it.
Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Myoji and pick ally? Or would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Jesus, he's horny! In the end, there was only one possible answer. I had to
3,
fuck!
2, 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm gonna play through the route anyway, so let's do it now. Let's do it now.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Sorry, Temyuji. She offered to do anything. Anything for me if I pick Betray, so naturally I had to.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Hmm. Oh no, I'm sorry, Temyoji. Good God, I'm sorry, Temyoji. Fuck.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Now, is Clover just going to up and leave? Because I don't think she's going to leave without Alice. Sorry.
So, that's how it is, huh?
Sorry. Sorry.
Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you. And also, the idea of just having sex is so incredible. I'd do anything for it.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Uh-oh. Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
Uh-oh. What the hell? No. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. What about doing anything for me, Clover, huh? What about anything? Oh my god.
The number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit.
Oopsie. Tee oopsies. Clover. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help.
Ah.
My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AV game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer.
Interesting.
Escape.
What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough.
Who could have seen this coming?
Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
You.
What? Were you thinking of something gross?
No. What? No, something gross? What, like, what, like what, like, what?
You're a perv.
Hey, come on now. Getting everyone killed over the promise of some pussy. Jesus Christ.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dia led toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
With the last carefree grin, she led through the number 9 door. Well, I guess that's that for this route.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Fucking risk it all for some coochie. Didn't even get it.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit.
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Dimitri said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I killed y'all. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Oopsies. Oopsies. Teehee, I did a little fucky wucky. Oh, whoops. Well. Yes. Allying was obviously the right choice. Obviously. Duh.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm. I never chose betray. I mean, what? What? I have no right. I'm not a simp.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
So far it's kind of been the pattern where as soon as someone gets 9 points, they leave. I suppose I can't trust people to reach 9 points and not leave. Okay.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out.
I could say
Thanks.
the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Across the room, Dio and Fai were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing.
Trying to kill her and Luna?
I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally.
Well, that also, but...
You defend yourself with betray, just like I would.
I think anyone who gets paired up with Dio, unless he has some sort of hostage, is just going to be picking betray. Because Dio for sure wants out, and we all know he wants out, and he'd step over bodies to get out. Is that a saying? It is one in German. He'd kill to get out, let's say it like that. Right? We all know that. So whoever ends up voting against Dio is for sure also going to pick betray so they don't die and Dio doesn't fucking leave. So Dio's never going to get out. Dio's never going to get 9 points. You just gotta fucking hope you don't get paired with Dio. Like, 2 times in a row or something.
Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together.
Did you knock her out again? I forgot what you voted. Didn't you vote? You know, you voted Ally.
When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Oh.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose ally.
Huh. What's up with Alice?
Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
Map, 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 map. Cyan door. That's the crew quarters. That's where she's dead! That's where her body was! Uh-oh. I don't know what this and that is. I know one is the infirmary and one is the lounge, but I don't know which is which.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired.
Ah, Radical 6?
Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
Radical 6 infection tired or normal tired? An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
You can open the gates as many times as you want.
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. That's Phi, right? I think that's Phi. She's a blue pair. Or is this Phi? Those were Phi and Clover. These two. I don't know who's who. That's Temyoji. Okay. Dio? Me. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Temyoji's a yellow pair.
The three solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Oh yes, Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You were waiting for me to show up? You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Because Phi's the only one who understands color theory. Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A, Temyoji and me would form one group. With the other person. Right, we don't know who all the pairs are. I see. And I can't be paired with K. Tragic. Phi and Dio would form another group. Clover and K would form a third.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think Phi and Dio want to pair together again. They're just not gonna get points like that.
Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah.
Oh, well, too bad for you guys then.
There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So, they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
An hour? Yeah, about an hour it looks like. That's enough time for people to die. I'm so worried because around now is when people started dying in the other timeline.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Good. And, don't die and or kill her.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Good, good, okay. Okay, so... At least, like this, Clover won't kill Alice, but they might team up and kill Phi. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. There left only 3 of us. Dio, Kay, and myself. Wow, it's me and my 2 boy toys. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Oh, you're gonna be so dehydrated.
Oh, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story.
That was 1 sentence.
See ya.
Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright, what should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course! I need to get the rest of the story out of Tenyoji! The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and toward the infirmary. I'm worried about Alice, man. Guns back! Huh? There's nobody here. Oh no. Oh no. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Temyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. Where's Luna? Where's Luna? A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all of the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Motherfucker.
Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, alright? You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
Jeez.
You sure you want that?
Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Yeah, man, just fuck me up. Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Oh, God. Oh, what happened to Alice? Before I could Fire exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear. What happened to Alice?
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, alright? She's in the number 2 cabin.
What happened to her? Who killed her? Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Temuda and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Oh. Again? The same way? What's that? Damn. Well... Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. What's a romantic way to describe that? It felt as if I walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. And at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. What? That's the scalpel from the infirmary. So that's not Dio's knife, then. Interesting. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils are dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Norian Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed. Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
I don't think Dio did it. Well, I guess since the weapon's different this time, maybe he did, but at least last time I don't think he did. I'm fairly certain that he killed the old woman, considering that he's confessed to it. But I don't think he killed Alice and or Luna that time. I don't think he did it this time either, probably. Interesting. Yeah, we didn't get that tidbit about Alice, like, finding the knife and stuff. So, why is she dead?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, it doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me!
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that?
She has a point.
Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I see. you! It wasn't just one killer. It was 6!
Jesus. Okay, that's going a bit far.
No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder!
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
And we know she's capable of it.
You're all going to die just like she did!
Yeesh. Hey, hold on a minute.
8, 7, Clover, 6, 5, 4,
Clover.
3, 2, 1.
Huh? Did I think of something? Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Ah! Sorry for peeking. I forgot. Oh my god. It's true. It's true. And Kay was saying that Alice was walking sluggishly, and we'd all run around Quark, which to be fair isn't smart. We probably all have Radical 6 at this point. Did Luna kill herself that time too? Did Luna kill herself that time too? Everything's falling apart. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What?
I can't believe it's not murder. I got an achievement.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
All right, where'd she get the scalpel then?
The infirmary. Well,
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes, I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
so she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying. This is all a lie. It has to be.
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth. Then
I am.
Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you? I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Ah, the White Knight. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Her hands barely shook as she quietly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was. The journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin, I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin.
Oh, did we not find it? Did she not read it in this timeline?
But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Oh, finally something happened. So I assume if I hadn't, like, read the book in some other... Probably in this timeline, right? If I hadn't read it then this would be another one of these, the question marks. I see. Okay. Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216, I'll write that down. That seems important. just in case he doesn't remember once. I'll write it down. Page 216. Book. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it will probably respond to the right sort of an antiviral medication, but no one has been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with the corpses of people who took their own lives. The unaffected have only barely managed to survive and have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Temyoji, and now this journal entry. There was no mere hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Oh, Christ. We wasted an hour? Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go.
So I've just got Temyoji? Jeez. Really is fucking old man round. I spent all 3 of my rounds with the old man. Good God.
Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please. You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. And then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quirk the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quirk.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Can I be paired with Kay for all 3 of my runs? No, I can't, because in the first room he's a pair. Gun's still there.
Quark, you're awake.
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh God. Quark.
Tamiya's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tamiya let out a cry and threw his arms around him. Gun's still there.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tamiya didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All trace of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tamiya deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tamiya seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick.
Yeah, but you were.
If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Okay, I'd be a little bit worried still, but okay.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
What the fuck? Looking kind of silly? L plus ratio plus you're looking kind of silly? Oh my god. I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tamiya didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Like right now. Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Wow, off we go. I would drink something now, but I'm out of water. Once we get there, I'm going to take a quick break and get some water, and also put a cough drop in my mouth. Because it do be dry. Bing! This is the first time that we've ever, like, got Quark to be okay. Which is interesting, I guess. Alice is still dead, though. Is that going to happen in all of the timelines? Well, no. Likely in the right one, I'm gonna be able to save her. Right? Because in 999, I was also able to save everyone.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
She dies really early on, though, and it doesn't seem like a death that can be faked, like snakes. It seems like she's actually dead when she dies.
You're late.
Shut the fuck up.
Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake! And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
He's so cute! Stop it!
Me too. Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left.
Exactly, so I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. I wanted to finish my cough drop before I started since this game was a lot of talking and reading. And, I didn't want to do that with a cough drop in my mouth. Also, hello, Mill. Thank you for the bean. I don't know how long I'm gonna go today. Not much has happened, but we're, I assume, just about to go into an escape room. So, I'll finish that and... Sorry. The pattern has been that after the third escape room, there's not a lot left. Like, everything usually resolves around then. But I don't know if that's for sure. So I'll finish it and, see where it takes me. Okay.
We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center.
Mm-hmm.
You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Ken Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? Alright, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Ah, it's sad Clover. Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2.
They just gotta traumatize Clover every single game, huh? I had a different cough drop
Closing.
than usual. This one has the minty effect. I drank water and it was very cold. I like the usual ones more. You're making yourself a hot shocky? Nice. I want a hot shocky. I should have made myself a hot shocky. Gosh dang it, director's office. Interesting. Huh. Huh. Oh, wait, I've been in here. Or have I? At least I've seen the computer before. What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So, this might be your senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
I've seen that computer before. That's the first time we got fucking cock-blocked. Egg. Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Seek a way out. Egg. Okay, there's the save. That's like the door in the thingy. You know, the door in the thingy. Okay, where do we start? I'm not gonna look at the laptop until later. Laptop, computer. What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah. It's a file where you put business cards. They've all got these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. I see. Well, I couldn't rotate them, which is nice. Maybe it's like numbers? Well, no. Well, actually, yes, because that could be a 0. That's like an 8. And that could be a 3. A 4, 3. That's not a number, though. Is there a number that has this thing? That goes like that? Everything else looks like it would be numbers. This could be a K, I guess. But for the most part, just, you know. Well, these two obviously belong together. I don't know. I don't think there's like a number that has this thing, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So the only way... K or R, yeah. Because there's no number, it's just this thing. Which could only be a letter. And I could probably swap this for that to make an R. But that paired with this doesn't make sense. Lola, Tony, Bob, Kate, Carol, Anne, Ian, Ellen, Sophie, Michael, Chris, and John. Is there a logic to this? Lola, Kate, Tony, Carol, Bob, Anne. Bean! On my head, I assume. We got big Bean fans in chat here, huh? Bean on head. Ah, I see. I see. Of course. Thank you so much for your support. There is the same amount of traditionally male and traditionally female names. For these pairs, they are matched. There's like a male name and a female name, but these ones aren't. So maybe I can shuffle them around. Well, I guess this could be the top part. Could this be the bottom part of a number? Oh, whoops. Never mind. I guess it's these. And these are matched then? Or, well... There we go, it's still 3. No, I thought maybe these could link up, but clearly not. Yeah, no, that is the top of the number. Or the letter. The thing, you know. K, 8. I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Gah, it's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. You think we're supposed to stick something in there? I don't know what voice I'm doing for Quark, man. What's that? I guess nothing I can click on. What is this? One of the training machines you see on late-night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. What? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Huh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these babies shows up. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it. You think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Balloon. Balloon. You want a Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way. Gotcha. Ha 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 ha. A large wooden credenza. There's a screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says that it just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? Ah. Ha! Now this is brandy. Fear parents, 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some nose you've got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Ho! Ho! Can I not open this? Ah. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But okay. Huh. Well, putting the expensive brandy on the coaster didn't seem to do anything. The laser beam just went right through it. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you keep frying with that laser, you're gonna ruin the brandy. Pull it out of there right now! Jeez, okay. I guess we're gonna put something on the coaster at some point. Oh, that was wet. Put the globe on the coaster. Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting here earlier. Yeah, the globe. Okay, I guess not. A suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So, what would we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey! Don't say stuff like that! Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. Doesn't quite match up. Okay, I can't put it in there anyways. What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? You got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh. Nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. Oh. Okay. Nothing I can look at, I guess. Huh. This is cheap brandy. I'll call this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Cheap brandy. Try putting the good brandy on the coaster, but... no battery. Yeah, that matches up nicely. Okay, it belongs there. Philosophy. literary, analysis, historical adventure saga. No, I want this side. No, I want this side. Okay, I guess not. Man, this safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. Ugh, I don't think. See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the handle. Looks like one of the pressure exchange chamber's door. So if we just do the same thing we did then. I mean, click the blah 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 blah. Alright, let's do it. Well, I assume I need to know which pairs I'm supposed to be connecting, so. Hey! What's up? What about that globe? What about it? Oh. What about that globe? Excuse me? Quark mentioned a globe though. Yeah, it's right here, but what about it? Examine? Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off then. Oh. Huh. White to blue. Green to pink. My favorite two colors. And purple to yellow. Purple to yellow. No, wait, it was white to blue, wasn't it? Yes, okay. How do I... White to blue. Purple to yellow. And green to pink. Ah, that's really gonna fuck. That's really gonna fuck. No. No. How? That obviously blocks off the white from everything else, so I can't do that. Well, the only way this can go is through here. It has to go through here. But the white also has to go through here. I think it's important that I remember that I can use the middle. I don't know how that's going to help me though. Okay, let's just try connecting white and blue and purple and yellow without them crossing, and I'll figure out the rest. Well, I mean, I could, you know, do this. But then I can't get to the yellow. Ha! I'm so fucking smart. I'm like the smartest person alive. Don't you think? Don't you think? Aren't I incredible? Aren't I the best, like, gamer ever? Good job! You did it! Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion! Videos. Yeah. Ah. Sorry, guys. Looks like all we've got is a binder and a deer. So, a bindeer. What the hell is this? So you're just making fun of us? Alright, so there's a binder in the safe. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Page 1 of the business card instructions. Page 2 of the business card instructions. Exactly, they don't call me Super Yuzu for nothing. I'm so smart, and I know everything, and I'm super. Oh. The women are requesting the following positions. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Okay. The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Book up, it's just a fake. Oh, and I have it now. Cool. Is that not heavy? I just have a whole deer head? Okay. Well. Wait, I can pop the balloon. I just noticed. There's a balloon in the middle of the room. Yeah, and I want to pop it. Well, fuck you. Well, Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Michael, Tony. Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Michael, Tony. Chris, John, Ian, Michael, Tony. Right? Chris, John, Ian, Michael, Tony, yes. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. I'm gonna take a picture of this on my phone. Okay, so Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Okay, so let's switch these around. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Oops, sorry, that was John, my bad. That's what you had for Lola. Oh! Hey, I did it. I think this is right. Then let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Okay, let's have a look at the back of the business cards. Hey, I just had the order switched up. Nice. Okay. I'm running out of space! I don't have space for my notes! Help me. Okay. Where are we? Director's office? Director's office. Business cards. 800 K 334. Could be lead speak. Just saying. Just saying. Could be lead speak. Could be book iya. Could be book iya. Well, actually, we don't know it's in that order. So, let me actually write them, copy them exactly like they are now. Three, 4. Okay. Could be lead speak. Okay. Or book 334, you know? Or that. It says book 334. You're proficient in lead speak. As you can tell, I am also. I'm not even proficient in lead speak, I'm proficient in Homestuck. Which is arguably worse. But also arguably better, so you know? Book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with. I know what a book is. One, two, three. Interesting. Let's try putting the cheap brandy here. Where's the expensive brandy? Did I leave it somewhere? Aha! Look! The laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made a parallelogram. Parallelogram. I assume I leave that? Oh right, I left it there because it looks right. Put the deer head on top of here. No. No. Put the deer head on there. Okay. Mount the deer head over there. Ah. There's red paint on the wall. It looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Like what? Maybe the deer? Yes, that's it. Remember how there are 2 pegs in the back of the mount? No. I'll bet they fit perfectly. Give it a try. Well, looks like you were right. E. Three, 4. H, E, L? Parallelogram. A bookshelf, okay. What if I don't have anything to sling. Combine the slingshot and the short spear. No. I want to pop the balloon. Okay, I guess I have to look at the PC now. Well, well, what do we have here? Haven't seen a computer like this old in a while. Or something on the screen. Is that a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I'm like traumatized from this PC. That was my first to be continued ending and I'm scared. I think the lion's got 2 heads. Looks like a monster from a Greek myth or something. It looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion. Huh. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working though. I guess we can't enter anything then. No. Laser. Left second has laser shining through it. Laser beam is making parallelogram in the brandy bottle. Oh, is the screen saying anything now? It says it's still starting up. Here's the save. Anything else? I could look real high up there. Huh. And I couldn't open, like, this part. Okay. Heh. What about this? Facial recognition device, circular keyhole. Eh. Okay, what about this? Aha. Huh, it opened. Key. There's something in here. Is it a key? Aha. Whoa, light on top, turn on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. I sure did. Alright, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn. None of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. Oh. What does it mean by gender mismatch? That's what I said when I realized I was non-binary. Maybe it's saying that it needs a girl? But there's only 3 of us and none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a girl. No! No way! Why don't you dress up then? No. Just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Because you don't think you'll look good in a wig and a dress? I don't have space for this trans-misogynistic bullshit. Get out of here! Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything around here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe... What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? Looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. The picture that I saw him holding! Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Huh. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's like we're in the villain's secret lair. Huh. Didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah. Picture. So, who is this girl? Hey, stop. That's What's what's her name? It's June. She's just a girl. Is she your granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Ugh. Damn it, fine. You've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. It's June! I've been looking for her. For a long time. Why? Because she's his first love. Huh? No. You've got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Arg. Huh. Didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyoji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay, okay. You don't want to talk about her, I get it. You know whose first love was June? Junpei's first love was June. It wouldn't be crazy. Clover's in this game also. And I already said we're in the future. I think it makes perfect sense. You know what? Tenmyoji's Junpei. Okay. Look. Oh hey, there's the helmet for the suit of armor. Helmet. You must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmyoji. All the excitement can't be easy for someone of your age. Why don't you just sit down for a bit? I'm not sold on the likes of you worrying about me. Not so. Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Ah. Oh. Oh. I don't have anything to shoot with. But I understand. I see. Huh? What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching us? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye. Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. You've completely forgotten the plot of these games. I can believe that also. There's a lot going on. Listen, like half of these streams is just me putting on my little conspiracy theory hat and just going off. I'm just saying, you know? Junpei's first love was June. You know? And now this guy's saying his first love is June? Implying that they were like the same age back then. And you know who was the same age as June? Junpei. Implying June is now an old lady. Maybe she's the old lady that Dio killed. I don't have anything to shoot with though. What's this lever? There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? You think it's going to go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright. I guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Then I pull the lever. Here I go! Ah! It's dark! I'm scared! P. Help? Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? Aha. In a second, I want to have a look around, except I can't. P. Seems like it's spelling, help. There's a P painted on the wall in red paint. Haha, pee-pee. Anyways. If I pull again, the chair should turn back around. Right? Huh, whatever. Not like I have a choice. Huh. Looks like you got the tablet to turn on. Look! Something showed up on the screen. Enter a 4-digit password. You did it! Hmm. Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Oh, did I solve it? Oops! Huh? What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome! Now we can open it. The green password is the one for the way out, right? And the blue password is for everything else. Did I solve it? Huh? It changed. That looks like a puzzle. It is. It's a sled puzzle called a tangram. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to get the shape you need. Allow you to switch between move and rotate mode. You can rotate a piece by dragging it while in rotation mode. Dragging while moving will move the piece in question. I have no idea what that is. Let's give it a shot. Ah? It's a house. They probably want me to make a parallelogram, right? Oh my god, why is it like that? It's so finicky. You know what? I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna put the fucking knight's head on, and I'm gonna go. Yes, that suits him. I assume, right, that by sitting in this chair, you pop this balloon, you read hell, you turn around, it's P, then you solve the tablet puzzle and you get the password. And I assume you do the parallelogram thing to pop the balloon. But I already know the password. So what about the PC? What about that? We can't use the keyboard, they said. Well, okay. I'll just go. Safe, just like before. There's got to be a way to open it. Shall we just punch in the password? Why don't you try it and find out? What was it? Moon, star, sun. There we go. Yep, there we go. Who cares about solving the rest of the puzzle if I can just, you know, if I can just do it like that? Come on, do they think I'm stupid? If I see the letters H and L and P and I already know that there's an E on the wall, I'm not stupid! Good job! It opened. Good work. Give. It looks kind of empty this time. There's only 2 things in here. First we've got the AB room key cards. Oh, these must be the star keys that we're talking about. There are 2 of them. You guys take one, I'll take the other. Right. We're a pair, so we only need one for the 2 of us. And the other thing is the key, as usual. Yes! Now I can get out of here. I didn't even use the slingshot. Great, no point in sitting around. Let's go. Well, sure hope there wasn't anything I could solve that would have given me the password for this that I should have written down. The door lock. It says lock. You guys ready? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Hi, baby. I found it. Guess not. Guess we're just leaving. I found it. Thank you so much, Mill. Guess we're just going back. Okay. If I missed something... Uh-oh. It's gone forever.
No! Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
Oh.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh yeah. You must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
Yeah. I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me too. Yeah, if I let you go alone, you're gonna die.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I can always jump the timeline back to the escape rooms. Yeah, that's true. I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Mr. Sigma? The hell? Where's my dog? There he is! There he is! Hi! You just want to bother me a little bit? He loves bothering me. He doesn't want to come up on my lap, but he will just, you know, eat my pant leg until I pay attention to him. And then he'll run off and show me his ass. Can you, step away from my chair? I'm gonna roll it, and I don't want to roll over your little piece. Sir? Here. Okay. Sorry about that. I watched him jog off toward the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. I have to ask, Mil, do you remember how long Zero Time Dilemma is? Because if it's like even longer than this one, I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it. It's already so long. There's so much happening. Zero Time Dilemma was shorter. I hope to God it is. Thank you. I sent it to the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Vi and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the radar. Jeez, he's in a hurry. You and Fi are just gonna betray each other again. An Ambidex room has been opened.
An Ambidex gate has been
Oh,
opened.
Ambidex gate. I'm so sorry. An Ambidex gate has been opened.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Two milkmen go comedy. He's turned to look at me. I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
But Temyoja and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess I forgot something back in the room we found. I ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
I don't know. I feel like Temyoja's gonna die. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. For long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door and Temujin and Quark were nowhere in sight. How long to beat says VLR is 28 hours and Zero Time Dilemma is 21 hours. Your own Zero Time Dilemma playthrough was 34 hours, but you often leave games open for hours while doing other things. Well, I'm already at like 21 hours now of playtime. I should save, that reminds me. Sorry, 22. And considering how much there's like left in the flowchart, I don't know. I don't think I can beat it in the next 6 hours. I think it would also go faster if you weren't reading all the parts like out loud and letting them finish. But I want to do that, so it's probably going to take me a bit longer. But it seems like the general consensus is that Zero Time Dilemma is shorter, which is great.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried.
Yeah, I've been worried since the beginning. That's why I didn't want to split up.
What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Yippee! Oh, nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Huh? That's... I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the doctor's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right. See you guys later. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. And we go all the way back! Yippee! Jesus. They couldn't have made this more interesting to look at. It's long. They better not be dead in there! They better not be dead in there! Oh, what's that? Well, they're not dead in here, so it's good. Where's dog? Hello, sir? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Sorry. If I don't know where he is, I get nervous. Are you behind the couch? You're not supposed to be there. Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Tamita and Quark must have been here, then. I laid out the floor B map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out of the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of a long way around. Huh, looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ugh. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. You're not gonna look at what's on the floor? I packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. Oh. Yeah. What? Why is that thing on? I messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out toward it, slowly, slowly. Ugh!
So, you finally made it.
So, hey you, you're finally awake. Sorry, I have to go look for my dog. I'll be right back. I'm back. By the time I had turned around to look for him, he was already behind me. Which sounds scary, but sometimes I don't hear him. Sometimes he skitters loudly, and sometimes he just appears somewhere, you know? As how pets do. Now I have him on my lap. He won't stay long, but I have him. Hey, dog. Mel says hi. Absolutely no response. My condolences. Ugh. No, you're...
I am Zero.
Ugh. Just a random old man?
I was the one who brought you here.
And you're a hologram?
You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
Why the fuck is there a hologram? Well, probably because he's dead, right? Because we're in the future and he's dead?
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Erg. I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile and kept my balled fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Mwah. Mwah. I give my baby a kiss on the head. Mwah.
First, I will tell you about termites.
Okay.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound?
Like in nature documentaries.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space.
Man, what the hell is happening?
So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals.
Mm-hmm. You sound pretentious. You sound like a mansplainer.
We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure.
You seem like you post on Reddit.
In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
What?
Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA.
Uh-huh.
No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites.
Yeah, no, I already knew that.
We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence.
Well, you know the difference between humans and termites? Is that termites aren't sentient, but okay.
We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. And you are about to catch a glimpse of it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
What about the other thing you were going to tell me?
Now, let's
Oh,
move
okay.
on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden,
Password.
but I have a password for you.
Password, password, password.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Bomb. Number 1. Password. Bomb. Goodbye, dog.
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
BQZ RGJ DXR. Is that the Dio bomb? I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it. Isn't that...
The last of the information this message was meant to convey.
Is that not the password that was for Dio's bomb also? I wrote that down somewhere. I just gotta look. I gotta find it. I wrote something down somewhere. I'm sure of it. Oh. LXAQNSGDQ? Was that it?
Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately.
And how will you know if I've told them? Deadass motherfucker. How will you know? Huh? And why did you choose me anyways? I'm literally the stupidest of the bunch.
I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Shut the fuck up. Wait. God damn, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear. I found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Erg. What kind of an idiot does he take? Eyes. Are they gone or does it just look weird? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Oh crap. We need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. What about the thing that was on the floor, you motherfucker? I spun around and ran out of the room toward the warehouse. Oh wait, was it the pop balloon that I never got around to pop and that's why I don't recognize it? You know what? That might be it.
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Took you long enough. Asshole. Heh. 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 Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
They went in already? Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there voted no matter what.
Oh?
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
And you had to tell me no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number?
1.
Well, we need you to choose ally.
Oh?
If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us.
That's
what
true.
we pick.
You'd get to 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna leave us?
That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourself.
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's see we do this, and both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the door, number 9 door, and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man. So all you've got is a promise, huh?
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've gotta trust us!
Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until Ambitech's game closes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
With that, they turned and ran into the AB room, second from the right. Well, guess I should get moving. Start.
One minute remains until Ambitech's game polling closes.
There's a car driving outside, playing very loud music. We're passing through the street. Also, the moon is very bright. It's pretty. I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Temyoji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring my VP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seems like the safe bet. But...
Please! You've gotta trust us! You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
Temyoji, I could betray easily enough, but Quark? Temyoji? I didn't give a shit about that old sack. But Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds remain until Ambitech's game polling closes.
That's ally.
8.
Seems
7,
nice enough.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Though, from experience, they are just going to up and leave. Let's see what happens.
Round 3 of the Ambitech's game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambitech's gates now opening.
Well, are you gonna run off like everybody else who got 9 points?
Results from round 3 will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I know that Temyoji has already run off once. So. Of course. Huh. Okay. Good. Oh! Why? And, well, Clover's gonna fucking run off, isn't she? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's... Come on, man! What's the point? Why would you do that? Everyone in this fucking game keeps lying to me. What the hell? The only thing here that's expected is this here. That's the only part that I said. I'm gonna have trust issues because of this.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey! What the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
But why?
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise, Tenmyoji?
I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So, you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
What? Oh, she's going to open the number 9. God damn it! Don't tell me. Ugh.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Temyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
What was the point of betraying me, though?
Over.
What was the point of betraying me? You could have gotten the points, but you didn't have to take my points. What the hell?
Are you really going to leave? Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm fucking pissed off. There was no point in taking my points. Like, it doesn't matter. We're all gonna stay unlocked here and die either way. But you didn't have to rub it in, right? You didn't have to make it hurt extra bad. You could have just... We could have both allied and been friends and it could have been fine. But no, you had to lie to my face and take my points. What the hell?
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy?
No!
I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, old man. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like hell, I'm happy. That's some shady shit, Temyoji. Oh god, I just spat all over myself.
You say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's gotta pay for what he's done. He? Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
Okay, who?
What?
You won't even tell us, you motherfucker! I'm gonna grip that wrinkly old neck in my hands and just twist.
It will remain
on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Korg held something out. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So...
It's a call-out post? You're handing me a written call-out post for your grandpa?
read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
No, we won't see each other later because you're fucking leaving me to die, you motherfucker. Then he turned and ran toward the door, Temuja and Clara following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Fuck off.
Goodbye.
That motherfucker. That absolute coghead. Oh my god.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Let me read the lore? Okay, I thought it was going to fade to black and go game over. I was gonna... I thought they wouldn't let me read the letter. I'm sorry, I know I'm laughing, but these are mad laughs.
They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so I was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. Quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Quark is your legal name? Quark is your, like, actual Christian name? Oh my god. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out that I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. Theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he bragged to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. You're taking a 6-year-old to a bar? During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, then he picked me up and sat me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came over with a big glass of scotch and another glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float! I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. That's fucked up. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must have put the glass in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration, I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but maybe even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He'd bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother, but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. Anyone turning into this stream at this point would be really misled as to what sort of game this is. I think anyone turning into the stream at any point would be really misled as to what sort of game this is, because this game, it really zags when you think it's gonna zig. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good. Until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day, and I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me, and all the junk I found was totally useless. Jesus Christ. 2 pages? This is more than 2 pages. Why would you make me read this? The day was almost over, and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. You say he's so great, but he's making a child work. He's participating in child labor. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard, though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop, though, so I just sat there, staring out at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to me, to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was fully soaked, and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled, and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent all night out in the rain, looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck onto Grandpa, because a week later, his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize. When I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all white, and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was always looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he had gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Was that it? Jesus Christ. What's happening? Huh? Temyoji end? Thank God I got another ending. I'm just glad I got another ending. I was so scared I was gonna have to say, like, I played through half of the I played through half of VLR routes, and all I got was lousy Dio ending. I remember Grandpa. Yeah, I really did. Is there proof it wasn't murder? Lock number 2? Whoops. God, I wish I could zoom back out. No, I want to look at the fucking map. You motherfucker! I remember Grandpa. I want to look at the flowchart, you asshole. Okay, so that's just about half of the game. So, this is what it looks like if I actually solve one of these. Interesting. I can go ahead and betray them and see what happens, but it's probably just gonna be like, why'd you betray us? Well, I guess you know, it's deserved. But look, Clover's leaving. Christ. Well, why is this one not like one of these, though? It's confusing. Well, anyways, let's go betray. And then I'll call it. Ugh.
One minute remains until Ambidex game.
Yeah, just one little betrayal. Yuzu can have a little betrayal as a treat. All that letter told me was like, oh, my grandpa's such a good guy, but he may seem shitty to you, but he's such a great guy. He loves me. I don't give a shit.
Will now be displayed.
I don't give a shit about what you think about your grandpa. I think he's a motherfucking asshole who better sleep with one eye open because I'm gonna stab him in the back.
Please direct your...
God. Yeah, and Clover is still gonna run off. Ugh.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Oh no, I broke your promise. Look, Clover's leaving. You did this. Shut the fuck up.
Check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I'm more pissed now that it made me read all that. Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing?
Yeah, but why did you choose betray? You didn't have to steal my points!
I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. There she goes, leaving us to die once again. Hey, Quark, are you still gonna give me that motherfucking letter? Are you still gonna give me that long-ass fucking letter? The letter that says nothing except that you think your grandpa's a great guy? Are you still gonna give me that? Are you gonna make me read it again, Quark? You little bastard.
Fuck, she opened it.
Why?
Oh no, you clipped it. Thank you.
Clover, wait!
I'm sorry. I'm so fucking angry at Grandpa. Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? Wait, do you mean... Bye, bitch. Can't trust a single motherfucker in this damn warehouse.
Door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Deal with the Clover, his fists raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
Bye. I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slipped through the door. It was a mask of ice. I'd put the clip on and watch it right now, but opening Chrome while I'm streaming is a bit hard. It would have been fine if I had opened it before, but opening it after takes a while, so sorry. But thank you.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the notary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Quark, what about your letter, huh? You're not gonna give it to me this time, huh? Little cunt? Somebody asked me earlier what my favorite curse was. Cunt is up there, but I never say it enough, which I realized then, so I am making an effort to say it more, anyways. 2 endings under my belt, baby. 2 whole endings, baby. God. Ugh. That could have been worse and better. Okay, well, let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Somebody. What's that song? Somebody to Love? How does that go? No, that's I've Had the Time of My Life. What's Somebody to Love? Phone. Song. Somebody to Love. Somebody to Love Me. How does that go? Sing it. That's an ad. You can't hear it, thank God. Or probably you can't hear it while I'm speaking. I don't think I've ever heard this song before. Surprisingly. Anyways, let's get that away before I get DMCA'd. Well, let's raid Hatchet. Hatchet is playing Death's Door, which is a game where you are a crow. I watched Pat play a bit of it, like a month ago or so. It was fun. It was very cute. Did I spell that right? I did not. Oh. There you go. Okay. So, I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing Hades. Hopefully, it will work. I have not set it up or tested it, so it might just actually not. You know, it might just not. I'll hope for the best. If not, I'll probably do some drawing. We'll see. It's gonna be fun either way. So, I'm excited for it. Yeah, fingers crossed. Follow me on my Twitter for updates, in case a setup doesn't work out. I will tweet about it. At superyuzu_. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys, hopefully, tomorrow. Goodbye!